Now, back to Miller on Sports, the show that puts pro in sports. Everything else is just talk. Brought to you by the law offices of Ron Scholes.
Greg, Gundlach.
Greg, how long have you been out in the water today windsurfing?
Kite surfing, actually.
It's kite surfing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been out there about an hour and a half.
Yeah. And what would you say as far as the conditions, the wind speed, etc.?
It's gusting up to 35 with an occasional up to 40. Onshore conditions, overhead waves, pretty gnarly.
Would you say that this is the worst or best that you've ever done? What's the best condition, and then what's the highest wind speed you've ever kite surfed?
Yeah, this is probably this is the extent of fun. After this, it becomes kind of survival. These kind of onshore conditions with the types of wave conditions and just the gusty nature, with squalls coming through, can make it a little bit dicey. But we're out there having a good time today.
I understand you're wearing a helmet, and what would normally be the purpose of that?
Well, a lot can go wrong out there, and you just want to make sure you're keeping safety in mind. You can hit your head on the board, you can hit your head on something in the water, you can get dragged up on the beach, and so by keeping a helmet on, at least you're going to protect your head. You're not going to have a major problem.
Tell me about the equipment itself. What you're wearing, and then the kite.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just what's called a traction kite. Leading edge is inflated. The struts are inflated to give it stability. 4 lines come down to a bar. 2 of the lines attached to your harness here, and then 2 lines are controlled by the bar, and that gives you the ability to move the kite left and right, and to depower it when the gusts come up.
Now, is this fairly comfortable equipment to use? Or are you actually under stress and painful when it's pulling?
On a light day, it's all very comfortable. Today, it's a vigorous outing.
And you've been doing this how long?
I've been doing it about 6 years now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And what would, if I went out and bought it? I see the board over here. Let's zoom in on that. If I bought the board, the kite, the harness, the helmet, the whole outfit, what would we be spending?
For the new stuff, you'd probably be spending upwards towards $2,000.
Right.
But there's a lot of used equipment. For anybody thinking about getting into it, you want to take a lesson, because there's a lot of things going on. You got to learn the safety part of it before you go out, and you certainly don't want to go out first in these type of conditions.
What kind of expense to the lesson?
A half-day lesson will get you into the safety, and then from there you basically just spending airtime. I think you could get a lesson for as little as $150.
Right. Have you had any disastrous things occur while you've been riding?
Our group's pretty safety conscious, so we really haven't had, knock on wood, those kinds of issues. But we're constantly trying to be vigilant, because things can go wrong. So it's like any other sport. You want to be safe.
Right.
You want to think it through and think about all the issues.
You say that you have a group. Is it a team, and do you compete locally or regionally?
No. It's just a group of guys here in town that tend to congregate here at this beach, and we're all into it, and we all help each other, and just kind of enjoy the camaraderie. Now it's guys, but there are girls out there doing it too, so
Is that right?
we welcome them as well.
Could you tell me what your occupation is?
Yeah, I'm a university professor.
Is that right, at University of North Florida?
I am, yes.
Okay, and what is your field of practice?
I'm in the College of Business and the Department of Marketing Logistics, and I do a lot of work in terms of research on legal issues and marketing, and teach marketing strategy in that.
Interesting. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking a moment out for Miller on Sports.
Hey, no problem. Good to see you guys out here.
Thank you.
rough.